Welcome to the Alana Show. My name is Alana, and today we are going to be doing, Bible stories for kids. Oh, yay! And this is called The Brothers Isolar. What is it called? Isorel and the Trouble with Lies. Genesis 37-29-36. Yay! Meanwhile. Right. See the meanwhile. Right. Back in the land of Canaan, things were going a little different for Joseph's brothers. More than 10 years have gone by since they sold Joseph to the traveling traders. Ooh. Joseph was just a teenager then. Ooh. Remember back then when Joseph's brothers threw Joseph into that well? Well. First they had planned on killing him. Oh, that's bad. But Reuben, Joseph's oldest brother, knew that would be a terrible thing to do. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Joseph's oldest brother. Good job. That's actually a good idea. Yep. He's being a really good brother right now. Let's just throw him into the well instead, he said. Secretly, he planned to come back and pull Joseph out and then bring himself back home to his father. That's actually a really good brother he is. He's really good brother. Anyways, Reuben knew how much his father loved Joseph, and he knew deep inside it would break his father's heart if anything ever happened to him. But while Reuben was away, his brothers saw their chance to get a ride of Joseph and make some money on a deal, so they pulled Joseph from the well and sold him to those traveling Ishmaelites. I don't know what that word is called. But when Reuben came back to the well later that evening, he fell into his knees in sand. Sand. Okay. Interesting. Joseph is gone, he cried. He pounded the ground and tore at his clothes. It hurt so bad inside. What am I going to do now? He wailed. Yeah, what is he going to do now? I don't really know who said that, but what are they going to do now? Oh, that was Reuben, but what are they going to do now? What is he going to do now? Because he's gone. Finally, he picked himself up and went to find his brothers. The boy is not there, he cried to himself. No do, his brothers said, and they told Reuben that they had done. What are you going to tell What are we going to tell Father? Reuben said. And then his brothers cooked up a terrible plan to cover what they had done. Okay, cooked something, but trouble plans that they done. Anyways, they took one of their goats and killed it. Then they took Joseph's fancy coat and the one his father had. They took Joseph's fancy coat, the one his father had given him, And the one they were so jealous of, and they dipped the coat into the goat's blood and brought it back to their father. That's a bad idea. That's actually really rude. Okay, we found it while we were out tending the sheep. They lied. Do you know who it belongs to? Like they didn't know who it was. This was such a clever plan, they thought to themselves. Their father will think Joseph is dead. No one will ever know what they had done, and that will be the end of it. Of course, their father Jacob reorganized the coat. Immediately, it was Joseph's coat, he cried, and his face went white. He began to cry so hard he tore at his clothes. My son is dead. He has been torn to pieces by a wild animal. He cried and cried as if he would ever stop. How can I ever be the same? My heart will be broken the rest of my days. Okay, last page. I am sure his son hasn't planned on that. They tried to comfort their father, but nothing they could say could make him feel any better. Of course, they could have told them the truth. Joseph was not dead at all. But his brothers were all caught up in their lie now. That's the way with lies. They never do anything good. They only lead to trouble and more trouble. They hurt people in ways you never think of. And then you get caught up in them. And one lie leads to another. And it only gets worse and worse. And you may even think you are getting away with them for a while. Maybe even more than 10 years like Joseph's brothers did. But God knows the truth. And He has a way of working things around, and one day you will get to find out. Joseph's brothers were about to learn that next time. All done. Thank you. And this book was all about lying. Lying is really bad. Yes. And nobody doesn't lie. And anyways, hold on. And yeah. Thank you for coming to the Alana Show. We'll be seeing you anytime. Bye.